Hello everyone, welcome back to the downfall of the Japanese Empire, where China takes over, which will be nice. We do not have naval superiority, so what we're going to be doing is paradropping a lot of poor folk in an attempt to, well... Oh, it seems we do not have the range for that, so we're going to not do that. Instead, we're going to rapidly deploy over here and move our transports here. At the same time, we are going to remove these two fellas, because these pilots... What is that? Oh! Well, never mind. Actually, we'll remove this wing and this wing, since the prime... Well, never mind. We'll just move two wings over. And at the same time, we'll move two jets over. Have the jets moved. No, they're still here. So we'll send these guys to fight the good fight over here. And have that done. So none of our planes really have range here, which is unfortunate. And the Japanese are trying to push back quite hard. But in the end, it will not do them any good. However, on that note, we'll assign you a man, Liu Ting, and we will drop you here. So as soon as you're good to go, go. And it was quite immediate. We're going to slow down and take a look at how many men got over. All of them, which is good. And it doesn't look like the Japanese have any defenders, which I kind of expected considering the situation here in general. So what we're going to do is just have an order and pretty much blitz. And not that, I don't need to do that. Alright, and go. So the reason why we're slowing down briefly is we do not want the Japanese to be able to properly respond to our actions, because that would make our life very, very sad. And pretty much had a very good success. Oh, however, Ecuadorian soldiers are here. In time to help the Japanese, but it will not. Or these Venezuelans, who are we fighting? Siam. Well, that's the Allies' problem. We are going to lose a significant number of men in our invasion over here, don't get me wrong. And... yeah, the Japanese are holding now, and we do not want them to do that. Or we do not want them to be able to take back any significant amounts of land. So we're going to have our army rush over here, and then we're going to hit the good old-fashioned go button, and to do that I'm going to unassign you and force you over here, and turn off day-night mode because, well, quite frankly, no one really cares about that. I suppose really quick, we do want to take control of Kyushu. This is not Kyushu, is it? Yeah, it is. And because I am a bad man, I'm going to have a bit of fun here as well. So we have our strategic bombers, and well, the atomic bomb is quite effective for lowering the morale of men, so to speak, so we're going to use it for that purpose. And nuke that province. Oh. I guess that counted. Okay. The Americans didn't do that, because I don't think they're a member of the Allies. They are not. They have managed to stay peaceful throughout this entire war, which is really funny, all things considered here. But these Ecuadorian soldiers, I think, or Venezuelans. It's Venezuelan. I keep calling them Ecuadorian. It is unfortunate. Cut you off. We'll bee you over here. And we'll nuke you. Now I can't go too gung-ho on the nukes here because, well, quite frankly, we don't have the, really the capabilities to carpet nuke Japan, which would be quite fantastic if I did. But alas, that is not in the cards. On that note now, since we do have control of this airfield, which has been nuked to high hell, no, it was pretty garbage anyway, we're going to improve it, A, and B, we're going to repair it as quickly as possible. We're going to move our airmen over here. We're going to nuke this province. Nuking usually causes a negative for these poor folks, and it destroyed all of their equipment and probably killed quite a few men. He's promoted, and the Japanese are getting quite desperate now. They don't have any men to have helped them, and that's probably a clear indication of things to come. The Yugoslavians, I think, are there, are trying to help as best they can, but it will not be any use at this point. Alright, we've managed to get 4,000 planes on the ground again. And by 4,000 planes on the ground, I mean, well, something. I mean something. The Japanese seem to be retreating quite swiftly now. Or maybe that was too soon to call. However, we do have enough resources here to begin our invasion efforts. So we're going to move all of our planes into, or not. We'll move 800 planes into Kyushu, making the majority of them. Let's see, are we building Fighter 3As? Actually, that doesn't matter. Majority of them are going to be Fighter 1s. Do not want that, so let's remove 100. Set them to go and have them try and wrestle air superiority from the Japanese. And actually, this group we will have be jet fighters. So when 4 of these fine folk get in the air, we will be in a good way. Who are these fighters? Hungarians? I guess so. And the purpose of this is for us to, well, quite frankly, nuke Tokyo a few times. And once that is completed, we should be able to end the war almost instantly. And actually, to further support that, since we have complete domination of this area, and it doesn't matter if we do or don't anymore, we're going to begin Operation Downfall for the Japanese. And Since you're a pain, you're gonna get nuked too. So, 3 nukes being deployed simultaneously. I didn't realize there were events for this, because when I take Japan as China, normally I don't use nukes, or I don't have the resources to use nukes. So, this is an experience for us all. Japan is the only one who has special events for the atomic bomb, it seems. Which is amusing as it is unfortunate. We shouldn't let our our attention slip, however. We're gonna nuke Tokyo again, and we're going to nuke Nagoya again. Actually, the Japanese national unity is very resilient. But nothing can withstand the steady pace of carpet nukes. And the Japanese are no exception. So, continuing this terrible process, we did it. We have officially won World War II. So, the Allies did diddly squat this time, so what we're going to be doing here is taking all states, and Manguko, these folk, and we can't take the entirety of these folk, so we'll do that, we'll pass, and then we'll take the remainder of the land. Hungary, our loyal little vassal. Where are you? Republic of Italy. There you go. I will give you these territories. And the rest I will give to myself. There we go. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, this is the state of the world at the cessation of hostilities between the Japanese and Chinese empires, or reorganized nationalist China. I think it has been pretty successful, if I am to say. World War II ended very well for us. The Germans were pathetic, but due to, I suppose, the good luck of the Soviets not being in the war against them, Germany was not partitioned. Poland didn't even get their land back, which I kind of feel bad about. And we have what's equivalent of NATO trying to support the borders with me, so that'll be funny. But calling it there, folks. I hope you enjoyed this little series. There will be more Hearts of Iron in the future. Playing with Together for Victory from now on, because I, well, am looking forward to that DLC. But until next time, folks, I hope you had a wonderful time. And let's see, something in French. Au revoir. Well, yeah. Au revoir, mon ami.